favorite girl, Becky, is back with all the entertainment stories that you've missed during the week. This is a weekend edition of Let's Talk Entertainment. You're welcome to your show. Say a call, you put on anyone. One my no no so me. Hey, 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 say a call, you pipe one. Hey, you want my nothing no so out. Welcome back. If you just joined us, you're logged on to the Joy News channel. The show is Let's Talk Entertainment. This is the weekend edition, sitting right here on the Joy News channel. We come your way every Saturday, you know, right here on this channel. Today, let's start with King Promise. King Promise has been talking about his music career and the fact that he is not concentrating on awards. So the idea is I work hard, put my music out there, and I don't really care about, you know, getting awards. So King Promise has been speaking to us right here on Let's Talk Entertainment.
That thing you to do when it make me say, oh yeah, that thing you to do to make me crazy. Come on, touch me. That thing you to do to make me crazy. Oh yeah, come on, that thing you to do. Oh, him my Brahmin chain, me and my Brahmin chain. Come make I put this thing on you. Oh, him my Brahmin chain, Brahmin chain, me and my Brahmin chain. Come make I put this thing on you. Yeah, make I tell you some story. Girl, you're the one for me. I dare your side, day and night, anytime when you want me. Make I tell you some story, oh my girl, you know you're the one for me. I dare your side, day and night, anytime when you want me. Just the things you do, just the things you do, will blow my mind. I just wanna hold you tight.
All right, that was King Promise right there. Let's move away from King Promise and talk about Patapa. He has a new video out for his popular song, One Corner. And so he wants you to see this.
Remission, Coco. Aye, better day. One corner, one corner, one corner. You pay. One corner, one corner, one corner. Better day. One corner, one corner, one corner. You pay. One corner, one corner, one corner. Better day. One corner, one corner, one corner. You pay. One corner, one corner, one corner. La France Museum.
Mr. Loyalty.
Yeah, ding dong, me boy me down, ding dong, me boy me down.
Well, I think that when you're a musician and you have a hit song out, all you have to do is put together a music video for it, and that's basically what Patapa has done, you know, putting a music video. Let me know what you think about the video, but let's move away and talk about Shatta Wale. We're still in the music business, still in the music industry. Let's talk about Shatta Wale. This time around, he's not singing, he's debunking rumors that he is bleaching his skin. I don't know where that is coming from, but Shatta Wale says that he's not bleaching his skin. He's just, you know, feeling the weather outside the country. He's reacting to the weather outside the country. And so bleaching is not part of something that he wants to do 2018.
True, you are bleaching?
No.
I'm not bleaching.
My color is just coming. Listen.
It's coming. If you are bleaching, by color is
I have some tattoos I'd like to be showing around. It's new, and no, I'm not bleaching. It's just the weather outside. It's cooler outside, so it just helps the skin a bit.
Like you see different.
You are dark.
Yeah, when you're in the weather, you know, you look good. You know, sometimes when you position yourself with a camera, you know, it's just that I think the cream I'm also using is also helping me.
But you didn't react. The Crawford said, "Who bleaching? One bar."
Someone say,
There you go. Shatta Wale is not bleaching his skin, but he says that he loves Benabu song put together by Yapono. That song was like a killer to Shatta Wale. That's what people are saying. But Shatta Wale is saying today that, well, no, Benabu is actually his favorite song. He loves the song. He thinks that it's a creative song, and that's how the industry should be like. So if you're thinking that Benabu actually affected Shatta Wale, he says no, it hasn't affected him in any way.
With the tire for your cantata, Benabu. Coffee and what's the fee? Benabu.
I know me like mystery. So I'm boarding school until we tease. That's the same way I do in the industry. I tease people, I tease artists, but they take it personal. But I like Benabu. Go in the Uganda. Why no bombardada? It's a tease.
Yeah.
What was it? Yeah, I like the way people tease, but I like it. You know, when I heard it, I laughed. And I'm like that.
Too harsh.
No, but it's like if you go to the seaside, it's there.
Be sell out kiddo with the tire for your cantata.
Away from Shatta Wale, let's do more music and talk about Akonana. Akonana says that he is set to develop the township of Kaswa with the money-making movement. Yes, so we were there at the launch and we caught up with him, and he's been telling us all about what he intends to do for the township of Kaswa.
The money-making movement, it's a movement to empower the youth to create job opportunities, because in Kaswa, people know we have a lot of things in Kaswa here, market women, companies, a lot, but the youths are not benefiting anything because they don't have somebody that will lead them to their destination. I'm looking at creating job opportunities, companies, factories in our own small ways. And where are we going to raise funds to do all this project? It's going to come from the same community, because the same community, there are banks here, there are companies, there are block factories. So why don't we talk to all these people to support, so we could create our own company, you understand, so that the youth will be employed, they can have work to do in this community. So basically it's empowerment, you understand, that is it. Yeah.
So have you quit music because it's been a very long time, and then I mean lots of your fans are looking forward to, oh, Akonana is out with new music or new album, then boom, we're creating jobs for people in Kaswa. What inspired the decision to halt on your music and, you know, try and empower people here in this community?
No, I've not hold on with my music. Late last year, I dropped a song myself and Shatawale. I dropped another one myself alone. I dropped Super featuring Shatawale. I dropped Them Go Talk. And as I'm talking to you, today I just released a new song right now. And on Saturday 27th, after the homecoming, there will be a release of an EP album. Amponsa remix is out featuring Bisakede. I'll release it on Saturday. You understand? So couple of works coming up, but those days I used to be more vibrant on interviews and but now I can't do a lot of those stuff because a lot of things. So it seems I just have to increase the team so that you hear a lot of me. That is what I have to do.
So basically, it's not that your career or your music career is hitting the rocks. It's just that you've try to slow down a little bit.
Slow down. I have to increase my team. You understand? Because the team is also doing like a lot of things at the goal. So if I can increase the team, like Rex is also doing well, 3 Million is doing well, everybody is doing well, but I just have to increase the team so that we could take it to a different level. Yeah.
I mean, critics, a lot of people have criticized you for so many reasons. We won't talk about Obo now, but I want to talk about, we're still on music. Would you agree with them that you're using this platform to revive some, I don't know whether it's dead music career? Would you agree with the critics?
No, is it we, eh? Let me be honest with you. Anytime we do music for the people. If I merge the team and we are angry, we'll blow. I dropped Amponsa. I didn't even have time for it, but kudos to the fans, the team. It went. So anytime, if you know me well, I walk to you when I want to walk to your station. I don't even wait for the management to come. You understand? When there is time, I don't see anything wrong. I just that we've been a bit busy. We've not paid more attention to the music side, and this time I think the team are up to push all those sides. So there is nothing dead with the music side. It's up to the team to stand up, and we've seen it. Critics from social media is weak, this is weak, let's push it, because we were thinking of other projects, but now we have to move all the projects at a go. Yeah.
So what was the problem between yourself and Obo?
No, Obo is a brother. He's a friend. We don't have any problem. If a tree is falling, you just have to straighten it. You understand? We're supposed to do something, but you know, people called us. We have one Ghana music industry. When I break that music industry, I've broken my too. So what we could do is to straighten him, tell him, this is what we don't like, this is what we don't like. Can you do it this way? And I've seen one or two things here he's trying. But if we watch and he's still not doing what we have to, then we'll touch him big time. But for what they called him, they spoke with him, they called me, because we have one music industry. Akonana, when you go, you have a press conference, a video this, you touch Obo, you touch Ghana music. Don't think maybe you are touching him alone. You understand? A lot of people. So now we've spoken, we had indoor meeting, so we are all looking, and I saw the musical rehearsal ground. I went there at Nafti. And I realized, okay, we touch you small, now we have our musical office. Okay, we'll see. So the rest we are hoping to see. If he doesn't come and things are not right, we'll straighten him. And maybe that time it will not be a good news again. But this time, let's hold him, let's support him, let's push him and see if he will be straight and do things right. That's it.
Growing the music industry and supporting the music industry, does it take just a ball to grow the sector, or it takes like everybody? And if it takes everybody, what do you think we can do to help the young ones or help put Ghana on the musical map?
It doesn't take only Obo, it takes all of us. That is why when it got serious, we all got involved. Because big up to Shatawale, he's been a great man behind this fight for good Ghana music. Ghana music will not be straight without Shatawale. He's the man that threw a lot of light. Today artists are charging a lot of money because of Shatawale. Today, you understand? Obo can do it alone. We are all doing. But you see, when you are a leader and we say pass left and you are passing, we have to straighten you straight. My friend, go and pass here. They say pass here, things will be right. Everybody is pushing. Someone will come on radio. Some of we is not. When was the last time you see me holding mic? I have things I do. You understand? You know what I do. I do different things, but we have to make sure the music industry grows. You understand? So he can do it, but if he listens to us, that okay, let's go this way. Okay, I think Agonana, this way is good, but let's do it this way. Then we all grow. So basically, that's it.
Apart from music, what do you do?
Oh, I do farming. I do anything that will bring money. Yeah.
What kind of farming? Is it fish farming?
Yeah, anything that will bring money.
But before I let you go, Obo has announced, I mean, because you mentioned Obo and I mentioned Obo, I want to talk about the minimum wage. He announced that there's something to be given to musicians. Have you heard?
Yeah, I follow musical like back to back because now, no, see, it's not a talk. You see, since we straighten him, I'm watching him. I don't want to hit him again, or else it will be like, we had a meeting. We told you don't touch him. Let's see. He is doing something. You are still, so we don't have to confuse him. Let's give him a time frame and see what he's bringing on board. Why not? Yeah.
We hope that your money-making movement will come to pass. We hope that you will get the youth here in Kaswa jobs, create avenues for them to make more money. And we hope that comes to pass.
Thanks so much.
All right, big ups to you, Akonana. We hope that you will make the dreams of the people of Kaswa come to pass. You will, by the help of your money-making movements, they will get everything that they need in that vicinity. Let's move away from Akonana and talk about SP Kofi Sapong. Well, he's been recounting his 2017. He talked about how his 2017 was, a little bit down, but he is hoping that he will put together a concert this year to thank God for keeping him alive during his accident. You remember he had an accident, and also he shares plans of what he'll be doing this year. More albums, more songs. I wish you all the best.
There were a lot of challenging moments that I went through. My little boy, which is my last born, went through serious surgery. Our last born on my father's side also had a serious accident that the whole gum was removed. And through them all, God sustained me. People can attest to the fact that there wasn't any major program that was held that my name was not mentioned or I was not billed to perform. So and some churches that I attended to minister with them, some I couldn't even make it because there were so many that some had to be dropped. So God has been so good since I entered into the music arena. It's been good. Well, we'll have something that is underway. Want to organize as a case here to thank God for saving me from this accident that happened on the 8th of September at Abipo Tia close to Nkoko. And then again, thank God, the IGP and the police administration and of course the police council has promoted me to the rank of chief superintendent. So we'll combine all these and invite Ghanaians to come join me. Say thank you, God.
Should we expect you?
Yes, I'm in the studio. I've started recording some of my tracks. So very soon, Ghanaians will have my new piece out on the market.
Let's move away from that and talk about childbirth. Let's talk about Sally Gale. She is the wife of Praye Tia. I'm talking about Cartel Big J, and they've been married for 3 years, and a lot of people on social media asking, I'm talking about their fans, they're asking, okay, Sally, it's been 3 years, what are you doing? What are you doing? Where's the baby? What's up? What's going on? Sally says that you guys need to take it easy with her. When God puts the baby in there, she will deliver a bouncing baby boy or girl for you, the fans. So I think you should just stop it already. When she's ready, she'll give birth. Sally, everybody.
I get worried for the people who ask me to, really. I get worried for them because, like I always say, when God decides to put a baby inside my tummy, I'll deliver, basically.
No, this one, is it God or it's you who has given yourself time?
Oh, it doesn't have, I don't think a married woman would deliberately want to give herself time. I don't know exactly what for.
Ball life.
Ball life. I don't know about
You
that.
want to undergo projects, the things you want to achieve with your career and all that. So
I don't know about that, but I think that you know that when it comes to childbirth, it's God's timing. It's God's timing, yeah. And it's something that every married couple look forward to. It's the greatest joy. So when the time is right.
All right, let's move away and talk some international stories right here on Let's Talk Entertainment. This is the weekend edition. Let's talk about Mary J. Blige. She is so grateful to God for putting her name on a star. I'm talking about the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Mary J. Blige was honored this year, and she is so much excited about this.
I feel awesome. I'm so happy. I'm so blessed. 2018 is coming with a bang, a roar, a holler, a scream. It's loud. I want to thank God for this moment because it doesn't have to be like this.
Mary, I want you to enjoy this. You came from Yonkers, Westchester, New York. You had a dream.
Let's throw it back though. Look, this is you 1992, right around the same time of your debut album. Can you believe that?
Yeah, that's right. This is my baby right here.
What advice do you have for that youngin' right there?
You're beautiful. Love yourself. People love you. There's been times that I in my career that I didn't even want to step out my house because I was hurt so bad. But God gave me the strength. I'm so grateful that on this born day, today is my birthday, January 11th, God has put my name on a star. A star.
Well, from that is baby number 3 for Kim and Kanye. And I'm sure they are so excited. Fans are excited about their baby number 3, which, you know, wasn't really conceived by Kim. Surrogates, they say. So we have all the details right here for you on Let's Talk Entertainment. This is the weekend edition.
Kim Kardashian and Kanye West welcome baby number 3.
I'm very happy.
The pair's new little girl was born via surrogacy, and Kim recently opened up to ET about her growing family.
What has been the adjustment sort of going through this with a surrogate this time?
You know, it's really different. Anyone that says or thinks it's just the easy way out is completely wrong. I think it's so much harder to go through it this way because you're not really in control, and you know, obviously you pick someone that you completely trust and that you have a really good bond and relationship with, but it's still knowing that I was able to carry my first 2 babies and not, you know, my baby now, that is hard for me. So it's definitely a harder experience than I anticipated just in the control area.
Are the kids excited?
They are excited. I mean, I don't know if they don't feel it as much because they don't see my big belly and probably hear me complaining every 2 seconds. So but we do talk about it a lot. So
love that.
They will, I think they're really excited. I think my son, I don't know how he's gonna react because he doesn't get it yet, but my daughter's really excited.
That'll be all for this weekend's edition of Let's Talk Entertainment here on your favorite news channel, JoyNews on Multi TV. Thank you so much for sticking with me. I really, really, really appreciate you. My name is Becky and I have been talking entertainment with you. Kindly, please join me same time next weekend for even more exciting edition of Let's Talk Entertainment. The name is Becky.
So never give up. Without commitment, you'll never start. But more importantly, without consistency, you'll never finish. It's not easy. If it was easy, there'd be no Kerry Washington. If it was easy, there'd be no Taraji Henson, P. Henson. If it were easy, there'd be no Octavia Spencer. But not only that, if it were easy, there'd be no Viola Davis. If it were easy, there'd be no Michael T. Williamson, no Stephen McKinley Henderson, no Russell Hornsby. If it were easy, there'd be no Denzel Washington. So keep working, keep striving, never give up, fall down 7 times, get up 8. Ease is a greater threat to progress than hardship. Ease is a greater threat to progress than hardship. So keep moving, keep growing, keep learning. See you at work.